Howdy, howdy. Hey, it's Lawrence Tam here in my backyard. This little bugger, he escaped. He escaped like a month ago when we first moved in. But man, I gotta mow the lawn. But hey, look, I wanna show you something I did today that really kind of tripped me out. I don't know if you guys know what this is. So I've been here. Let me flip this around. I've been seeking. I didn't shave. I said I would shave. My wife's not here. I will shave in the next hour. So, welcome to all you guys and those of you who are gonna watch this recording. So I'm in my backyard, and I was thinking a couple things. I needed to get the creative juices going. You ever get that? What is that? Like a writer's block? You kind of forget, how creative you want. I've been looking at different things to do to help me stimulate different parts of my brain. To really get me going, right? And so one of the things I've never done, I've always looked into different things I can do. This is a Cat 5 end terminal, right? I don't know if you can see this. So this is kind of like something you would see at an end of a network cable. And so this camera over here, I've never installed a network cable camera before, and I've actually never terminated. When I say terminate a network cable, you're supposed to terminate them into this thing. So we had, look at this guy. He is just kicking it. He is just kicking it, hanging out in the sun, and it's blazing hot in Houston, but he's having fun. So they pre-wire through this, through this guy all the way down here. And when I got it, I was expecting this guy. This is what I was expecting, so I can plug into the actual camera. When I got there, it was just a cable. It was just a cable. I'm like, I've never terminated an Ethernet cable before, and I don't really know how to do that. And so, if your business is like that, you'll run into a lot of things that just it didn't go as smooth as you'd wanted. Like someone, introduced you to network marketing, and you're like, man, getting friends and families is hard, and you can't stop from there. You can't. What is this? What is this? It's like a piece of metal over there. And you can't stop, right? You got to physically work through, the things that pop up. Just like this camera issue right here, I didn't have a clue how to terminate an end. I had no clue what the heck this thing was even called. I think it's called like an RJ45. How did I figure that out? I used Google, right? And so what's crazy is you're supposed to cut this end off, use this wire stripper, and then inside of the jacket, there's like 8 cables that are like twisted pairs. You're supposed to, in order, you're supposed to put them into this small RJ45. So what did I do? Step number 1, in your business, if you're stuck, if you're in marketing, or if you're a brand new business, I highly recommend going to Google and just kind of figuring out the problems that you have. I'm pretty sure you'll find some information on Google that'll address it. I didn't have a clue how to terminate a cable on an Ethernet cable, so I went on Google. They showed me a diagram. I went to the local hardware store. I got this crimping tool. I don't know what a crimping tool was, right? I knew people used them, but I didn't know what it looked like. So I went on Home Depot. I was like, I don't know where to find this. The guy helped me. I asked for help, right? Now, it's different to ask, someone, at Burger King, hey, can you help me find a crimping tool? They're like, what the heck are you talking about? You got to ask the right people at the right place. So if you're in your business and, things aren't working as planned, or you don't have a clue what you're doing, ask the right people the questions that you're looking for. If you're asking how to generate leads and you're asking your neighbor, and your neighbor works at a gas station, why are you asking them how to generate leads, right? Ask someone who is in direct response, someone who's generated leads. If you want to learn how to work from home and you keep asking someone who drives a bus, they don't work from home, they drive a bus, right? Ask someone who works from home. See, I've been working for myself since 2009, but full-time since 2011, right? I retired at the age of 33 from engineering. Right? So if someone wanted to ask me about engineering, I was like, well, that's not really my profession anymore. I mean, I did that for about a decade. That's not what I do. This kind of stuff, I would go get a tech. I would get a technician from the floor. I'd say the floor, the assembly floor. I go, hey, I need this assembled. Can you get this for me? I would just ask and it would be done. But now when you're in your own business, you got to do most of it yourself, right? So you can always outsource it. You can always hire it out, right? And I could have easily gotten that fixed, right? I could have easily gotten someone to do it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm a guy. Let me do it, right? Let me do one. Hey, what are you trying to escape back there? What are you doing? He's in the bushes. This guy, he's in the bushes trying to see if there's a way out. Bro, there's no way out. And I caught you over here. I caught him trying to sneak out. I need to put some wait for the grass to kind of come up. So I figured what this stuff out. And here's the key. Even with all the research, all the prior planning, it helps. Trust me, they say, measure twice, cut once. Even with that, I stuck these 8 wires into this little doohickey, crimped it. It's now set. I put it into this guy, right? I put it into this guy. It still did not work. It didn't power this guy. I'm like, what the heck? I got off the ladder. I'm like, 2 things I can do. I can give up, or I can go, man, there's a lot of people who know how to do this. Why can't I do it? Let me just figure out what I did wrong. I had 1 wire in the wrong little socket piece. Just 1 wire, and it did not work, right? And I didn't know it until, because, you can barely see. It's ridiculously small. So what I did was I cut it off, restripped it, but get this, the second time around when I did this was way, way easier. It was way easier, right? So the first time I stripped it and part of the wires, it took me maybe 15 minutes. Second time, it took me 5 minutes, right? Look, I set up another one right here, looking at my backyard. This one took me like a third of the time. A third of the time. Not to say your business will, get better, by 50% or 100% like mine did, but life experiences, you can carry that over to, to your business. Set expectations. Go about it at a organized pace, right? Hey, what's going on, Sasha? So, Sashenka. So, look. A lot of you go into your business, you're like full of steam. You're like, I'm gonna make $10,000 a month. I'm gonna make this happen, right? I want you to remember this story. Sometimes even with proper planning, even using Google, sometimes Google, that's crazy. Use Google, right? Even with proper planning, it still messed up. It still did not work. But did I give up? No, I was like, look, a lot of people make this happen. A lot of people can do it. I should be able to do it too. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. So, look, I'm in my backyard, internet. I think I'm going to add a bridge here for our guest room. This is our guest room over here, and we'll put a bridge over here so we'll get better internet for these outdoor shots. But guys, even 1 wire could have messed it up, and I could have got down and go, crap, I'm going to hire someone to do it. I'm like, man, that's not that hard. That isn't that hard. I'm better than that. I can do it. Now, let's fast forward to the future. I got this little light here, and I got some ceiling fans, and I've put in, I think, 12 ceiling fans in the last 10 years. Right? Not my funnest thing to do. I am physically going to source that out. That is not something. I put in ceiling fans, primarily the fact that you have to wire it up, you have to hang it. It's just hot out here. And look, new experiences can jog your brain to help you be more creative. But the biggest thing is, look, don't let small things like this, 1 wire, keep you from your success. And I got that one up. I got this one up. I'm going to set up 2 more. I'll put a couple more in the house. It's way easier to just give up. Don't give up. Don't be a wussy like that, right? Say it's your weight, or say it's riding a bike, or say it's putting in a surveillance camera. You can definitely do it. Tinker around. Your business is worth it. Your life is worth it. And you know what? You can a lifestyle like this spoiled dog right here. He is just hanging out in the grass, looking at cars go by, checking out and going, hey, you know what? This looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Me on Periscope, connect with me on Twitter. Don't let the little crossed wire trip you up. Sometimes, even with proper planning, it'll still mess up, but that's okay. you can make it happen. Continue following your dreams, build your business, get proper advice from the right people, and build your business. My name's Lawrence Tam. You can find my blog at lawrencetam.net. You can connect with me on Periscope at Spoon, or you can definitely find me on Facebook at facebook.com/TheLawrenceTam. Peace out. You can definitely do it. It looks impossible, but it's actually not that hard. See ya.